Local print shop offering screen printed t-shirts for only $3.12 with the shirt included on a 12 minimum order. How is this possible? Am I making or am I losing money? Stay tuned to find out. What's up, amigos? Welcome to another video here on the Ink Builder. My name is Antonio, and today we're going to be talking about pricing, of how complicated and competitive it is, especially here in Mexico. But first, I got to get started on this print order that I need to get done by today. Now, this print order that I'm doing is actually from my boss. It's for our work uniforms, because when I told him I was going to go into the whole screen printing, he told me, hey, make us some uniforms, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just to let you guys know, I will be making a video on multicolored job using no registration marks. I just have to wait till that guy has an order like that, and for me to ask for the day off, because I do have a full-time job and I had to schedule that. And I would have gone today, but like I mentioned, I have to get this order done, and I want to do it right now in my house. The ink was a little bit thick. I had to add that. I forgot what that chemical is called. With these Sanchez inks, they're real thick. Yellow. God damn, man. Look at that. You know, I'm thinking about adding a chicken to the Ink Buildup logo. I'm pretty sure you can guess why. The background noise. That's how you know where I'm at, man. Let's get started. This is why I want to press for micro registrations, because it'll be a lot easier just to turn the knob to make that little adjustment, but since I don't have that, it's gonna make it a lot harder. Here's a little trick I picked up. I use regular tape to put on the design. That way I can test print the second color, and if it's not perfect, I just wipe it off. I just had you right now, man. What? Okay, I think we got it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. What? Goddamn chickens. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be doing. My first thought was I was going to use the blow dryer to dry the ink and use the heat press to do the final cure. But last time I did this job right here, I used the blow dryer. Oh my God, it takes forever. You're just sitting there, you know, drying it. And I don't have a heat gun. If I had a heat gun, I would have done this no problem. But all I have is a regular hair blow dryer. And I don't want to spend about an hour with each shirt just drying it. And then to top it off, I would have to use the heat press, wait like 12 seconds on each shirt, and it's going to take me forever. So I decided to just plug in my flash dryer, and hopefully it doesn't burn anything, because oh my god, the wiring here is horrible. I can see if it's hot enough to cure. If not, I'll put it outside and cure it later. Okay, I just got done with my print order, so now let's get to the topic of pricing. Now, I know how annoying it is when you hear your competitors are offering very low prices, especially when you know that customers just tend to go with the cheapest price. It's a big and annoying problem, especially here in Mexico. Now, here in my city, almost all the print shop owners, their prices is the same. For white t-shirts, it's 60 pesos, and for dark garments, it's 65. It just barely went up this year because the price of garments rose up. And these prices are not for orders of about 500 or even 100. This can go literally for an order of just 10 shirts. Yeah, so imagine, how am I supposed to deal with a client that wants to be charged less because he wants 100 shirts? Everyone knows that the more you buy, a lower price should be applied. But how can we do that when we are already offering the lowest price? This is why it's so difficult to run a print shop here in Mexico. Everyone wants to raise their prices, but they can't because they know that all their competitors have a lower, cheaper price, and customers won't even buy from you. And just to be clear, this does not apply to all of Mexico. I've seen in other cities where they charge a lot more, and they charge above 100 pesos for a shirt. So this is just here in my city, okay, just to be clear. Okay, now the question we may be asking is, how much money can I literally make with that price? Well, I'm about to tell you. Okay, first let's start with the garment. Now, I use Yazbek, not only because it's the easiest to get a hold of, but it's a pretty good garment. I ordered these online through email, where I send them an order, I make a payment by depositing at the bank, I take a picture of the note, and I send to them as proof. And if I send them that proof before noon, they'll ship it the exact same day, which will get here the day after tomorrow. Now, I would prefer, ordering online, add to cart, make payment with the credit card, debit card, but they don't have the option. In reality, almost nobody here has that option, which kind of bums me because I wish it could, because I want to get different garments, but the only way to get those garments is I have to go to Mexico City and buy them there, but buying a ticket to go there. Now, with this garment, the good thing is I only have to order 12 pieces in order to get the wholesale price. Now, it doesn't matter the type of shirt, the size, or the color. As long as it's 12, they'll give you the wholesale price for that product. I mean, I could literally buy 6 adult men, I could buy 4 for women and 2 for youth, and they'll give me the wholesale price for each type of those shirts. And the shipping is pretty cheap too. I only get charged 40 pesos with 60 cents for each box. With the exchange rate of $1 equals 19.24, it's around $2.11, which is pretty cheap. Okay, so let's do an example of an order of 12 shirts, all in white for adult men. Now, the shirt itself at wholesale price costs 32 pesos. Now, let's round that up to 35 just to include the shipping on there. But remember, if I made an order of 50 shirts, the shipping will be a little bit lower, but we'll keep it at 12 garments just to keep it simple. Okay, So the total price of the garment is 35 pesos, which is about $1.82. Now let's add another 10 pesos as the markup for that garment. And now let's add 15 more pesos for the cost of the actual print, which gives a total of 60 pesos for each shirt that will charge the client. And that equals roughly around $3.12. Now the question is, how much profit are we really making out of that garment? So let's take 60 and let's subtract 35 pesos for the price of the garment. Then we'll subtract 5 pesos for the cost of materials and light and our time, which gives us 20 pesos of profit for each shirt, which is about $1.04. So this was an order of 12 shirts. So 12 times 20 pesos, that's 240 pesos of profit that I made. And in dollars, that's roughly around $12.48. It might sound a little bit, but remember here in Mexico, the minimum wage is 102 pesos a day. And for me, where I work at, I get paid roughly around 214 pesos. So yeah, for me, that's a pretty good profit. With these profits, I wouldn't be able to quit my day job and do screen printing full time, because if I did, well, I would have to pay myself, so I could pay bills, feed my family. And I only have a little bit of that profit to reinvest in the shop, which at this moment is not worth it. My only best option is right now continue working on my full-time day job. That way, when I get an order like this, even a small order like this, the profit that I'll make, I'll be able to use all that to reinvest in more materials. So I'll be doing that right now until one day I am able to get a lot more print jobs that will actually be worth quitting my job and going this full time. But in the meantime, I'll stick to this. Okay, now let me be clear. These numbers only apply to me. Obviously, I print at home, which I don't pay rent, which would be a major factor in those profits. For example, another store owner, he'll have to include his rent, his utilities for that location, and for labor, even if it's just for him, which for him, these profits will be very small. And with these profits that another owner will have at his location, this is why it's so hard to run a print shop here in Mexico, because he might want to raise his prices. That way he'll be able to be making more money, to pay all his needs. But as I stated, everyone else has the very same low price. If he were to raise his prices, people would just go to the next shop. And as for me, what I plan to do is look for more print jobs, because with these profits I'll be making right now at home, it'll be really good for me. That way I can invest in my little shop right now. And eventually when I get to an actual location, I'm really going to have to work really hard to find customers that send me orders more than just 12 shirts, because I will have to pay rent then. I'll have to pay more materials, even for me to pay myself. So I really need to work hard to find those types of clients. I don't want to find clients with just 12 shirts. For me, since I just started, when I tell people that I do screen printing, I realize that a lot of these customers, they don't really see the work that we put into screen printing, because they come to you, they want the lowest price, and sometimes they only want like 5 shirts, 2 shirts, and you tell them, I'll charge you, 100 or 150, and they'll be like, surprised. I think is a lot. They're expecting a very low price for just a low order, which is really hard for me, because since I do have full-time day job, I do most of my prints at night, which means I stay up late at night and I still have to go to work the next morning. But yeah, man, for now I'll have to stick with these 60 pesos of shirt prices, but I think with time I will raise my prices, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to offer something more than just a print, but an extra service quality. And a lot of print shops here, what they do is when they make a mistake, they don't even tell the customers. They just tell you, just slide it in there, put it in the middle of the pile. But I don't want to do that, I want to turn out good for every customers, and I think that will raise my reputation, and then people will feel more comfortable paying me a higher price, knowing that if I messed up or something, that I will find a way to fix it, and I won't be like these other owners that don't care, where they depend just, oh, the customer won't even notice. But I don't want to do that. You know, I want to be a good owner, a good printer. And honestly, a few months ago, I had been getting lazy on this whole screen printing. I wasn't really giving that much effort to find jobs or work, test new ideas, new techniques. That's why I decided to make this YouTube channel. One was to motivate myself to screen printing, and by uploading each time and people, you guys watching, it'll give me the idea, you know, I need to make another video. But in order to make another video, I need to print. I need to show techniques. So in reality, you guys are gonna help me motivate myself to work hard, and hopefully one day I'll take that biggest risk of my life and quit my job. But you know, I do have family and kids, which right now is not the very best chickens. It's not the very best move right now, but hopefully one day that comes, because God, I think if I do this full time, oh my God, those chickens. Okay, amigos, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it interesting that I do a pricing here. Now make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and like my Facebook page. Now I gotta do my least favorite part of screen printing is cleaning up. So in the meantime, I'm out. We do pricing here. Okay, amigos, that was the video. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys and chickens, man, I swear to God.